I mean, the best thing I could tell you is how exciting it's going to be, how excited I am, and that I'm prepared for it. I don't go into any situation expecting for things to be about me.
It's time for a thrilling NBA season where the league's landscape is about to shift dramatically. We've got some electrifying news about shaking up the basketball world. The Milwaukee Bucks are making waves and setting themselves up as the team to beat. And it all started with the game-changing move that had everyone talking. Before getting into details, hit that subscribe button. Let's start. The Bucks pulled off an unexpected trade. In a shocking turn of events, Damian Lillard found himself at the center of a surprising deal that sent ripples throughout the NBA. Rumors and speculation had swirled around Lillard's potential trade all summer, but no one expected the Milwaukee Bucks to emerge as the destination for the superstar point guard. His heart had been set on Miami, and latecomers like the Toronto Raptors had tried to join the fray. The Bucks, a small market team with an established veteran core and an all-star point guard, were an unexpected contender in the Lillard sweepstakes. Major market teams had vied for his services, and the Raptors eventually backed out, recognizing that Lillard had no interest in playing for them. Regardless of whether they defied expectations or used a superstar teammate as a secret weapon, the Bucks emerged from Wednesday's game with an offensive powerhouse on their squad. Even if it cost them Jrue Holiday, Grayson Allen, and some extra money, the benefits of this decision are enormous. Here's how the deal mainly affected the Bucks. Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo joined forces. Man, can you believe it? Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo, two of the most electrifying players in the NBA, are now on the same team, and they are hell-bent on bringing the Larry Bird Trophy home to Milwaukee in 2024. Lillard's desire to compete for a championship finally pushed him to ask out of Portland. You can't blame the guy. He's been a one-person wrecking crew for the Blazers for years, but he needed more firepower around him. On the other side of the country, Giannis was doing his version of championship chasing, publicly challenging the Bucks' management to keep upgrading the roster. Well, they certainly did that. Now, here they are, two of the top 75 players in NBA history, ready to wreak havoc together. It's like a dream come true for basketball fans. Lillard's the kind of guy who can drop 50 on you without breaking a sweat. And Giannis is just a freak of nature, dominating defenses like a force of nature for most of the game. Add their combined scoring prowess, and you have a downright terrifying duo. What's even more exciting is how their playing styles complement each other. Lillard's known for his clutch gene. He's one of the best closers the NBA has ever seen. When it's crunch time, you can bet Dame will be there to take over late in games. And Giannis, he's the ultimate do-it-all player, but he's also been working on expanding his game. They'll share the scoring load with Lillard's arrival, making them even more dangerous. Let's remember the supporting cast. Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, and the rest of the Bucks will benefit big time from this dynamic duo. The floor will spread, and opportunities will open like never before. But hold your horses, folks. Nothing in the NBA is guaranteed. The price for acquiring Lillard was steep. With his two-way excellence and chemistry with the team, Jrue Holiday had to be sent packing. And guess what? He might come back to haunt the Bucks in the Eastern Conference, since he has ended up with the rival Boston Celtics. That's the drama of the NBA for you. Oh, and did they have a rookie coach, Adrian Griffin, at the helm? He has some big shoes to fill. But having Terry Stotts, Lillard's former coach for 9 seasons in Portland, should make the transition smoother. This is a no-excuse season for Lillard and Giannis. They're both incredible players, but they could be better. Lillard needs to step up his defense, and Giannis needs a go-to mid-range shot in his arsenal. They've got to enjoy this season, play with their new toys, and embrace the pressure and expectations of being the stars. And for the other contenders in the league, all they can do is cry for help, because Lillard and Giannis are on a mission. Milwaukee is the team to beat in 2024, and it will be one heck of a ride for NBA fans everywhere. So prepare for some jaw-dropping dunks, clutch threes, and heart-stopping moments, because this Bucks team will be unique. How Lillard and Antetokounmpo fit together. Winning titles in the NBA often boils down to having superstars on your team, and the Milwaukee Bucks can now boast not one, but 2 of these elite players. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains a force to be reckoned with, comfortably residing in the top 5 players in the league, and some argue he's in the top 2, trailing only Nikola Jokic. On the other hand, Damian Lillard had a career-best season, displaying his prowess by averaging 32.2 points per game, with an incredible 64.5% actual shooting percentage, marking a personal high. Last season saw 6 players averaging over 30 points per game, and now the Bucks have 2 of them in their arsenal. It's a common concern that when 2 star players join forces, their playing styles might clash, limiting their collective impact on the court. However, this concern doesn't apply to Lillard and Antetokounmpo. They mesh together seamlessly, like peanut butter and jelly or bratwurst and beer, a match made in basketball heaven. Defending against Lillard, known for his deep-range shooting, usually entails employing a 2-on-the-ball strategy in the pick and roll. If you fail to send both defenders to chase him over the screen, while having the screener's defender step up and contest his shot, Lillard will gladly pull up and drain threes, regardless of whether he's 24 or 28 feet away from the basket. In contrast, guarding Giannis, the league's most unstoppable interior scorer, is a different ballgame. Opponents must clog the paint and build a wall before him to prevent him from utilizing his spin moves and Euro steps to reach the rim. Teams like the Toronto Raptors and Miami Heat have employed this strategy successfully against the Bucks. To effectively contain Lillard and Antetokounmpo, you'd need 6 defenders on the court, an almost impossible feat. Their 2-person game could be the most lethal combination the league has witnessed since the days of Steph Curry and Kevin Durant sharing a jersey. It's reminiscent of Steve Nash and Amir Stoudemire, with the added twist that Nash is an unerring shooter, and Stoudemire doubles as an excellent passer with a wingspan that seems to stretch like Mr. Fantastic's. It's an offensive force that appears unstoppable, and it's sure to keep fans in suspense and on the edge of their seats throughout the season. The Bucks are the clear championship favorites. In the realm of professional basketball, there looms a cloud of uncertainty, but it was a cloud that seemed to dissipate when one looked at the Milwaukee Bucks. The team, fresh off an NBA championship, had its fair share of defensive question marks. Yet, as the season's dawn approached, it became increasingly evident that their Eastern Conference rivals might need to possess the means to exploit these vulnerabilities fully. The Bucks were unique in their approach, built around a formidable wall of defense that revolved around the towering presence of Brook Lopez and the indomitable Giannis Antetokounmpo. Their defensive scheme relied on drop coverage, effectively shutting down the paint and frustrating opponents attempting to score within close range. As they contemplated their potential finals opponents, the Phoenix Suns and Golden State Warriors emerged as possible adversaries. However, this was a high-class dilemma, for reaching the finals implied the Bucks would have likely resolved most of their defensive issues. The prospect of Damian Lillard, the sharp-shooting virtuoso, facing off against any backcourt defender from those teams instilled confidence in the Bucks' camp. Meanwhile, across the league, other contenders grappled with their uncertainties. The Denver Nuggets grappled with the rotation questions after losing key players. The Boston Celtics and Phoenix Suns underwent significant roster overhauls, and injuries often plagued their star players. The Miami Heat failed in their bid for Lillard, while the Philadelphia 76ers needed to be more cohesive. Even the Los Angeles Lakers and Golden State Warriors, 2 perennial contenders, faced questions about their aging rosters. For the Bucks, the status of favorites was embraced, a crown they had earned through shrewd moves and championship glory. They still had some time to bolster their squad, with veterans available in the open market and trade opportunities waiting to be seized. With Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard, Chris Middleton, and Brook Lopez forming a formidable core, the Bucks appeared poised to complete their roster with care. The Bucks were all in, having traded away their future draft picks to ascend to the pinnacle of basketball excellence. This trade was a statement of intent to go to any lengths to secure the ultimate prize. Farewells were bittersweet, especially to the beloved Drew Holiday, but the potential synergy between Lillard and Antetokounmpo promised something extraordinary. In the world of professional basketball, uncertainty swirled like a storm. Still, within the Bucks camp, there was an air of confidence, a belief that they were the favorites to capture the NBA championship once more, with the right moves and the right players. So what do you guys think about this trade? Tell us in the comment box. We hope you found this video helpful. Remember to subscribe to this channel for more insightful content on the sports arenas.